Did you know the average person in their lifetime will walk the equivalent of 3 trips around the earth?
That's 75,000 miles, my friend.
Well, they can do it 3 times.
Huh. That's interesting. You track your steps? Why are you looking at me like that?
I do track my steps.
Good.
75,000 miles around the earth? Is that right?
25,000.
It's
So you
25,000 around the earth.
do it 3 times. 20
75.
75. Yeah.
A lot of miles.
Yeah. You know how fast the Earth is spinning?
How fast?
Well, think about it. Do you think it's spinning
Oh,
slow, correct?
no, it's gotta be spinning fast because we don't feel it moving.
Right. So let's do the math on it.
I think it's spinning so fast we don't even feel it moving. I
Right.
don't know, though.
No, no,
I have no
you're
idea.
absolutely correct. So think about it. 25,000 miles for it to go around one time, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many
Yeah.
hours in a day?
Yeah, 24.
So slightly over 1,000 miles an hour we're spinning.
Isn't that the speed of light or something?
Nah, it's
Speed
faster
of
than that.
It's faster than
Speed of
speed of
light's
light?
way faster than that. I don't
Oh,
know.
speed of
I
light's
don't know.
faster than that.
Yeah, way faster than
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I mean, we're moving like it's like
And we
one
never
thousand thirty three miles an hour.
we never notice it.
I think like
Never.
it's not that windy because
Never notice it.
it should be
Jesus
really
Christ.
windy if we're spending that fast.
We would get blown off the earth.
Anyway,
But isn't the earth flat?
it is flat.
Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Ooh, you just annihilated the flat earthers. You annihilated them with that.
What are
Oh
we talking about?
goodness.
Oh, this is part 2, isn't it?
This is part two. Part two. So part one, we
Oh, wait a
started
minute.
off
What are we
on.
doing here?
Ooh,
Let's
let's get
we're
it started.
all out
All
of
right,
order.
here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheers.
Oh,
damn,
Trenton beer. Trenton beer. Hold on, Trenton beer break.
Jeez. I'll clean that.
We got nothing to clean that up with.
I'll clean that
We
up
need a
later.
mom. We need our assistants. We don't have any assistants. It's just clearly just us.
Wait, that's gonna bother the shit out of me. Okay,
You're gonna have to clean that up.
pause.
Oh, we're
You
pausing.
guys won't even know it. You won't even know it. And that's the beauty of technology, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes later, we're back. You had no idea we even left.
You have no idea what happened, but you do know this.
You stop.
It's my new favorite button. All right, bring it back around where we left off.
Yeah, where did we leave off?
Our last episode talking about infidelity.
That's right. Infidelity and
At what
if it was a
point-
deal breaker.
Correct. And at what point, you kind of ended that episode talking about earning the trust back,
Mm-hmm.
which leads us into Naeem and I obviously both remarried. And what does that second marriage now look like? And
Well-
getting that trust back.
Well, one of the dumbest things I ever heard was people say, first time you marry for love, second time you marry for money. And
What?
I don't know what you married the third time for,
There is no third time.
or the fourth, or the
The
fifth.
fifth,
Maybe I
right.
should ask that guy.
You're right. Yeah, that's the guy that's been there 4 or 5 times.
But second marriage. So, how do you know? How do you know? Because I said after my divorce, I said I was never getting married again.
Right.
Because why? Why? I already have 2 kids. The only reason I should get married to somebody is if we're going to have kids and I want to, make everything nice and the way it's supposed to be. But I knew I was never going to have kids again. I already had a vasectomy. It wasn't going to happen.
Mm.
So why get married again?
Yeah. For me, I didn't have kids.
Yeah. So you have all the reasons to get married again.
But the trust, man, it was you just again meeting somebody new. And I had met Jamie, fairly recently after that divorce. Less than a
Mhm.
year.
Mm.
So it's like that trust, but again, I met her and the trust was there almost immediately.
Yeah. What was it that made you trust her almost immediately?
That's a good question. I don't know if it was I just did. It's
Mhm.
hard to say. We had a really good first date. Things went really well on our first date. The end of the night we kind of went our separate ways. And I just had a really good feeling about just a conversation we had during the dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know what it was, but I felt like it was a safe place almost right away.
So it's a gut feeling.
It
is what
was.
you got.
It was.
Absolutely.
It was a gut feeling. It was.
And much like you, for me, I met Lish less than a year after
Yeah.
my divorce, and I told her upfront. I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm have no desire to get married." And she said, "Well, I'm looking to meet my person." And I said, "Well, I'm not."
Mm.
And in her mind, she said, "Challenge accepted." 'Cause
Yeah, I know.
you tell
Yeah,
her
I
no.
know. I know. It's a
So I
challenge.
so part of the reason we're together is just because she wanted to see if she just to see if she could get me to marry her when she didn't wanna get married. That's part of the reason we're together. So, luckily, things are working out. But, on the flip side of things is, I just I was at a point where there's no need to get married, and I just wanna have fun, and you got off easy from your divorce, though.
Yeah, I did.
No
I did.
kids,
No
no split
kids, no
assets,
split assets.
nobody
We
coming after your bank account, none of
disillusion.
that.
We're
Yep.
disillusioned.
Yeah,
Right.
opposite for me. So, I was dealing with all that. So
Yeah.
factor all that in, plus, now I need to trust somebody else.
Yeah.
What it like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame or
You
wait,
shame on you.
shame
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice,
you fool
shame
me, you
on
can't
me.
get fooled again.
Oh boy. You can see we've this is not our first one tonight.
Right. But you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I messed that up just like George Bush
Yeah, it's
did.
fine.
So, anyway, um,
It
yeah,
was it was hard on me.
yeah, well, it's hard on anybody.
It got hard on me when I started getting, like, feelings for her. I think in the beginning, the feelings weren't all the way there, right?
Mhm.
Fast forward to you start getting feelings for her, and I think that's when the memories and the remembering what had just happened to me came back.
Yeah.
I had insecurities, I had when's that moment? Like,
But
she
with Jamie, didn't it have to be so different for you because it did feel like such a safe
Yeah, it
place where you
was.
said,
Yeah.
I'm willing to roll the dice on this one
Yes.
again."
Yeah, right away,
Yep.
right away, and, there was definitely some times early on when she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the girls tonight." I'm like,
Mm.
"Okay,"
Bro,
and
I
and
think you
I'm
just stumbled on
and
a
I'm not
whole different episode
yeah,
right there.
yeah, and I'm like, "Now I'm not sleeping till I know you're home."
No, and I'm in a complete state of worry the whole time you're gone.
Anxiety, insecurities, everything.
Oh, yeah. Every time the phone buzzes, it's like, "Is it you? Is it you? Is it you?"
Fighting the urge, and by the way, she's completely transparent about where she's going, where she's gonna be, who she's hanging out with.
Yeah.
If they go somewhere else, she's sending me a message, "Hey, we're going here now,"
Yep.
right? So completely transparent with it. Fighting the urge to drive to said place and, like, just go sit in the corner and watch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, all those feelings come back.
All that. And
Yeah,
it's crazy because just from what we had been through,
yeah.
it completely they are now victim to our
Oh, and
insecurities.
that's what yes, that's it.
It's
Preach.
crazy. And you have to let them know that because if they haven't been through anything
Yeah,
like that or they
she
don't even
knew.
know where we're coming from, it's just like, you gotta understand, I need to know where
Yeah.
you are at, and we're not like that anymore
No.
because
Gosh, no.
they've built
Now
that
I'm like, "Don't
trust
you
up
have some
so
friends to go
much.
hang out with?"
Right. Oh, girls' night? Fantastic. Matt's gonna come over, we're
Right.
gonna record an episode. It's
Right.
great. Give me some free time.
Right.
But man, in the beginning, it was
That was rough for a long
rough.
time for me.
Oh, man. I think she went out of town to go visit a
Oh, boy.
girlfriend
Oh, boy.
right when we first started dating and dating seriously, and it was really, really bad for me. It was
Oh, yeah. I bet
terribly
it.
bad,
Yeah,
and
I was
she
there
did
too.
such a phenomenal job calling me the whole time,
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, you'll never believe what's going on right now,"
Yeah.
and this and that, and FaceTiming with me and let me see everything,
Let me
and I
tell you
know she was doing that just for me.
the key here is she was probably like Jamie was and invited you to everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Girls' night,
Yeah.
didn't matter. "You wanna come? Gonna have a couple beers with a couple girlfriends. You wanna come?"
She still invites me to girls' night because 'cause
Yeah.
I'm just fun.
Yeah, that's true. But in the beginning, right?
It
Like,
was probably to help me out.
inviting to everything, and that is part so those 2 women in that moment realizing what had happened and understanding, "Hey, I like this guy, I wanna pursue something with him, I'm gonna make him
Mhm.
feel comfortable."
Yeah. So how did you know that, all right, things are good. This is someone that I think I may wanna spend the rest of my
So
life
the
with?
the full transparency, that I talked about, and then the inviting me to everything was key, right? There was nothing I was never not invited to,
Yeah.
and then just the constant communication of what was happening,
Mhm.
and then just seeing that over time. I had to get out of my own way.
Yeah, and you're that's such a key thing you just said. You gotta get out of your own way
Yeah, I had to get out of your own
because
way.
they're putting everything out there on the
Yep.
table for you. You've gotta finally just say, "You know what? I think this person is doing right,"
Right.
and you gotta there's a line I love from a movie that has gotten me out of a lot of it's gotten me out of my own way.
Mhm.
It's from Shawshank Redemption, one of the
Oh,
greatest
great
movies ever made.
movie. Oh, fantastic movie.
And the line I say in my head is all the time is, "You gotta get busy living
Yep.
or get busy dying."
Yep.
So, I decided to get busy living.
Yeah.
But I took a little bit of a different approach. I not only relied on my gut instinct, but I asked some really pointed questions.
Okay.
I asked straight flat out. I said, "What does marriage mean to you?"
Ooh.
And she had to give me the answer, and if it was an answer I didn't like, we weren't going any further. But she said the right thing, she said everything, it's the vows, it's before God, it's like, she has a great example because her parents have been married, just celebrated their 50-year
Yeah, that's awesome
wedding
for them.
anniversary.
Yeah.
So a great example of what can be accomplished,
Yeah.
and that's what she's trying to aspire towards as well. So if you want to aspire towards that with me, fantastic. You're already batting 1,000 with me.
Right.
And then one very pointed question I asked, and this question was from history, is what do the vows mean?
Mm.
Is it something that you're just saying because that's what people say when they're getting
Ooh,
married? Or is that something that you truly believe in? These are real questions that I asked.
man.
And she came up with all the right answers. Now she is a good salesperson. I don't
Well, you both are.
think I suck at sales, that's why I don't do it
You
anymore. But but she's really, really good. But no, 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 she wasn't trying to sell me on anything. And I will say that everything she told me, she has lived up to it more than 100%. And I would say that's how I knew it was right to get married for the second time. I asked the right questions.
Yeah, and now that I'm since you asked me, I've been kinda going back to that time, 17 years ago. But I remember her telling me early on, "Hey, if you're not comfortable with me going tonight, I won't go.
Mm,
I'll stay home."
that's huge.
Right.
It's huge.
Like, had her own life, had her own friends. She didn't need to say that to me,
Yeah.
but she did. She's
Because
like, "I'll
how
stay home. If you're not comfortable, I can stay home. It's not a big deal." I was like, "No, go do your thing." And then the second I think and then, I don't remember the exact circumstances, but the first fight happens, right?
Mhm.
And how do you come out of that first fight? That's a big one.
It is. It
And
really
how
is.
do you come out of that first fight? How is it handled? I think it's just she was super kind of aware and I don't know if sensitive is the right word, but she was aware of kind of where I was coming from and what I had dealt with. And I
Mhm.
think once she decided in her mind that it was something she wanted to move forward with me, she made sure to make me comfortable in the relationship.
Yeah. That's great, man. I mean, we have
And
we
that helps get that trust back.
yeah.
But
How
they
many how many guys do you think right now are going through this
Mm,
very thing right now? Dating someone who would who's potentially their second wife or third,
yeah,
you know, and they just don't know. Like,
yeah,
what advice would you give to somebody right now who's contemplating this? Like, maybe they're getting a little bit of pressure from their girlfriend, like, "You better ask me to marry you soon,
right.
or else, I'm gonna be out the door. I wanna be
Well, I
married."
think if so first of all, I'm not a fan of ultimatums like that. Never have been, especially if it's early on, right?
Yeah,
If she's trying to press you early on and she's pressing you like that, that's a conversation.
yeah.
That could be a like, why are you, what's going on here?
A good question would be, why do you wanna be married so
Right,
badly?
right.
What
And
is
why are
it?
you hanging over my head or else? Or I'm going to go, well, what's the or else?
Right. Is it the pressure of your friends are getting married, now you wanna be married? Is it
Right,
you wanna have a wedding, but you don't know what the hell it
right.
means to be married? Just like a previous episode, we just talked about this,
Yeah.
you know?
You're in
So
love with the idea of being engaged and getting married, but not really being married.
Right. You have no idea what it means to
Yeah.
be married.
I would say to a guy that's going through this now is pay attention to the communication that she's having with you. Pay attention to the transparency. Trust your gut. Your gut's gonna tell you a lot. And I
Mhm.
know that sounds cliche, and I know it sounds whatever, but you have to. If it feels off, something doesn't feel right to you, that means you're subconsciously seeing or hearing something that isn't what you wanna see or hear.
2 things you said there that I wanna revisit.
Yeah.
You said the C word, communication.
Yeah.
You were about to say the other C word.
What other C
I
word?
saw you
Cucumber?
fix you said you were about to say
Cucumber.
communication. It was the
Communicate,
word.
yes. 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 Mhm.
Continuation.
Continuation of the
Communication,
communication.
right, exactly.
Uh,
So, but no, communication is huge. Like, I didn't understand how important communication was until Lish,
yeah,
second marriage. And she's a huge communicator. Like we openly talk about we go to therapy. Like
yeah,
if something starts happening that we can't see our way past, boom, boom, dial up the therapist, like help us work through this. And we work through it. We talk about things. And, you know, we used to be in the beginning of our relationship at a point where if something bothered us, one of us is given the silent treatment. Man, we
ugh,
haven't done silent treatment in a few years because
yeah,
it's just it doesn't help anything.
yeah.
And anyway, I'm getting off
Getting off topic,
where I was
right.
going with this. Where I was going with this is the other thing you said was trust your gut.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that go through with the wedding and they know good and damn
they
well they don't
shouldn't
wanna be
be.
married to this person, they
Mm,
don't want to.
yep,
Like,
and then it blows up in your face.
then it right, it's just gonna end up in a divorce or
Yeah,
you're gonna be
yeah,
miserable, one of the 2.
and
Like,
it
don't if guys, this is guys, girls, whoever, you're talking about the rest of your life.
yeah,
You're not talking about a year, 5 years, 10 years,
yeah,
the rest of your life. If you are 30 years old, we're talking probably 50 years with this
at
person,
least probably. Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And it's even if you do last all 50 years, it's not gonna be all peaches and cream,
no,
but you've gotta know how to work through those hard times. But if you don't start with a good foundation,
mm,
you're gonna be miserable, you're gonna get divorced.
yeah,
That's bottom line.
and the
Trust your gut.
trust is the foundation.
Yep.
And some episode, few episodes, I don't remember what it was, but you were talking about, what's the secret to longevity? Because we've been together 17 years,
Mhm.
and I had said something about, well, I don't think, communication isn't all of it, or something to that effect. And some people are like, "What do you mean communication is the best thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, but at some point, communication turns into understanding.
Yeah.
It just turns into an understanding."
To where you don't even have to communicate, you just
You
understand where
do, yeah, but
the other's coming from?
yeah, at some point in your marriage journey together, 10, 11 years in, you know your partner.
Yeah.
You know how they think, how they feel, how they're gonna react in certain situations. That's why I always say communication turns into understanding,
Mhm.
and your communication looks a little different. But I think in the beginning, for somebody that's in that second marriage window, it's very important.
Yeah.
Communication, transparency, right? And the person that you're trying to move forward with understanding where you're coming from. And that person has to be willing to be that transparent with you.
Yeah, oh, you have to be on the same page.
Right. And if
Have to
if
be.
they want to be with you, they will be. Our wives were on the same page.
Yep. Yeah. You
So
you gotta be moving in the same direction towards a common goal. You have to be.
so I want to say this before we land this plane because we're circling the tower. We were talking about, the statistics of the statistics of marriages that end in infidelity or the survival rate of infidelity.
Mhm.
So they're like, "Oh, I wonder what the survival rate is of the second marriage." Right? Like, what do the
Oh.
statistics say about the survival of now you've moved on and married somebody else? What are your chances in that? And I don't even want to read it.
Well, so the divorce rate of first marriages is upwards of 55%,
Yeah.
right?
So what do you think the divorce rate of failure rate of second marriages? I'm gonna tell you, I don't even want to read it.
It's probably 70%.
60 to 67.
60 to 67.
Percent of second marriages fail.
You and I and our wives are gonna bring that
Yeah,
percentage
we're bringing that up.
down.
So and it's interesting some of the reasons giving, and I'll just go through them real quick. Unresolved issues, partners bringing emotional baggage from the first marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Blended family challenges,
That's a big
kids.
one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
huge.
yep. Unhealthy patterns. It just goes on and on. Like
Yeah.
you never really got over the first.
Yeah.
So to truly make your second marriage successful, you have to. It has to feel right in your gut. I think it comes down to the end of the day.
You
If your
have
gut's
to.
telling you something's off, it's probably off because you learned from the first marriage. Because after that, for us, I don't know about you, for me, after I was able to step away after the first marriage ended the way it did, I was able to step away and you start remembering things. You start picking up on cues that you didn't pick up on the first time,
Oh, the red flags.
that you
You
didn't
start seeing
see.
all the
You didn't
flags.
see
Yep.
them the first time, and now you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh I
Uh-huh.
remember this. So now those thoughts are now in your head. So now you're immediately honing in on that with the new partner.
Yeah, your radar's up
Your
finally.
radar's up. So that's why I say trust your gut because now you're in tune to shit, right?
Mhm.
So now if your gut's like, "Oh, I don't know," it just get out of it because it's
Right.
not right.
Either get out or ask some
Or
ask
talk
some
about it,
questions.
or
Yeah,
talk about it.
talk about it. And
Because
if
if
they give
it's
you some shitty
yeah,
answers,
then you know.
then you're out, bro.
Because now
Then
your
you
radar's up. Because I
yeah.
saw my eyes got opened so much. So that's why second marriages, I believe, are better because now I was in a better place to understand what I really was looking for and what to look for in somebody that was gonna not treat me the way I wanted to be treated or deserve to be
Absolutely.
treated.
I agree with that 100%.
That's why I think second marriages are better.
Yep.
Because now you're able to really move on, remembering all the red flags and all these little small things that happened that you didn't see the first time.
Mhm.
You're like, "Oh, now it makes sense."
So your advice to people who are in their first marriage right now is leave them and go get married for
Yep,
a second time
correct,
because
absolutely.
it's better the
Because
second time.
obviously the first marriage isn't gonna work ever at all.
Hey, 55 something percent. And then you
Ah,
got even a worse chance on
I
the
think
second one.
you
Just
know,
stay married.
I know your couch is still in my garage, so it's
Communicate.
fine.
No, we're on number 2, so we're good,
Yeah, we're good. We are
right?
good. We're fine.
According to you,
Fine.
second's the best,
It is the best.
right? First is the worst, second is the best.
Second place is the first loser. What? What
Mm.
just happened?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're done
We're
here.
done.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh, what are you
I know
doing? Why
I didn't
can't
hit the
you push
button.
stuff?
I tried.
This is
Now I
why
gotta
this is well, thanks for listening, guys. We'll try this again.
okay. Bye.
Bye.